normally like
streaming.
you're
I'll be
so
sitting
loud.
in the starting soon area.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Like otherwise, normally like just ear rape the shit out of me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the live stream. We're playing Amped SMP.
Good thing we're not live streaming. Oh.
I mean, we are. I am.
Oh, you are? You're live?
Yes, I am live.
Where's you don't have a live section on your channel, Gavin?
Yeah. I think the live section pops up when I'm live.
Yeah, see, I have like a playlist that always shows like when stuff is live. So like just different. Okay, start streaming.
I like that it's not there when I'm not doing anything. Oh wow, they finally changed the background image for 1.19.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1.19.2. Huh, it was 1.19.1 for a little bit.
Alright, Gavin.
Oh, wait, hold on. Shit.
Server up yet?
No. But the server is still 1.19, so don't play. No play new version.
I'm on 1.19 because that's what I have Optifine on.
Yeah. New installation.
Well, we have a viewer. Welcome to the stream, my boys. I want to see how it looks on my phone.
You need
What do you mean tap connect? Why don't I have? Why is Verizon now dead? Oh, there it's back. Okay. No, never mind. That moment you're even. Oh, I turned off my wireless. That's why. I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, I turned off my data.
I really don't want to manually open up the server, but it looks like I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting on you. I'm not live yet.
Pretty much just having a podcast right now.
I'm going live right now.
Don't even worry about
You know, classic maps of Roblox, that series. My first episode did pretty good. I mean, it did really bad for a while. Now it's at like 244 views, and then the other one's at 46, which is all right. I can't complain. Thank you guys for viewing it if you actually watched it. You know, but like the Java versus Bedrock is literally Roblox versus Minecraft again. It's just like better edited because I was like, let's mess with the saturation. Let's add some music. Now that I know how to format this, let's like do some cuts and stuff, you know?
Yeah, now that I taught you how you actually can make shorts on PC.
Yeah. So I was like, let's just have some fun. Literally, I made the top comment. Hope you guys enjoy. I was just messing around with some editing software and made this for fun. Trying to diffuse all the hate comments I'm going to get. Because, you know, people are going to be mad. I'm like for Java, subscribe for Bedrock. You know, like the classic, like, YouTube short scum thing. I'm like, guys, it's just for fun. I just joke. I'm just jesting, man. I'm just joking.
Gosh.
I'm just jonesing, dude. I gotta fix my hair.
We do a little bit of trolling.
Okay, I'm gonna put on a
little
hat.
bit of trolling.
Alright, that's the hide my balding. There we go. Welcome.
I hear that this is the wrong server.
Oh, is that what you're turning on the wrong one?
Oh no, they're all three on. Well, I have four, but three of them are on. It's just a case of I have to remember which one is which, because I pretty much just connected to whichever one I could remote into first, and I was like, cool, that's the one that's the server now.
Yeah, you know, like I said with the shorts and stuff, I'm liking making shorts, but I'm like, I gotta make some actually like normal videos. I'm just trying to think of ideas. Do you want to play some Roblox tomorrow, Gavin?
Yeah.
Or tonight after we're done?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really odd. I'm like moving my microphone.
Yeah, I have because I know next weekend I'm going to Kansas City.
Because you going to KC?
Yeah, because my great grandma is there. My great grandma. Yeah, and it's her birthday.
Right.
She's turning like 90 something, and to be fair, we don't know how much longer she has left. Dementia's starting to kick in hard. But she still remembers people. She remembers people really well. And I know that because she remembers me, and I haven't been around a whole lot, so...
I was about to say, she's gonna go like, Eddie?
Wrong family.
Yeah, no, but that's like the
that
only one she
great-grandma... That great-grandma passed away a few years ago.
All my great-grandmothers are passed. My grandmother turned 80 yesterday. So I made sure to be very supportive, aka I slept the whole day away. As you do, as a very kind and generous young man, okay? You fall asleep because sleep is good. Is it raining? Holy shit, it's raining.
Out over here.
Oh, it's downpouring. I like how normally when it rains, the internet cuts out. It's been dead all day. It's raining and it's on right now. Thank you. I'm gonna get another line put in the house because I'm on Wi-Fi, you know, Gavin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run Cat 6 up into the front room. That way I can actually have wired because the wireless sucks. I say the wireless sucks because I'm only getting 100 megs up and down. I'm like, that's annoying.
100 megs up and down, that's bad.
It is when you're paying for 1,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Right server. No, this is not the right server. Ugh.
I should probably delete Mineplex from my server. Nah, I'm leaving it. For the memes.
Let me delete Mineplex, my guy.
Mineplex.
But,
Yeah, I don't know what we play on Roblox, but...
I've been playing a lot of horror maps on it, but I know you won't.
I haven't played any horror maps, and I'm a bitch, so we should play some horror maps because I'm going to scream like a little girl. You know how I am. I cried during Over the Hedge, okay? That's how you know I'm a child.
Nobody knows what Over the Hedge is.
Hey, it was a very popular... Okay, I'm just watching my mic peak. It was a very popular... Okay. It was a very popular game, alright? There we go, that's
Game?
better. Game? I mean, TV show, movie, killing rabbits.
Like, did you cry about the game?
Hey, it was a very popular... I'm like... It was a very popular game, alright? There we go, that's... Oh, okay, well, literally, I can't tell a difference. I'm literally negative 10 decibels. It sounds the same as negative 6.
Is that the right server?
Attempt number 3. Oh, I better check chat. Is there anybody in here? Nope, not yet now. It's alright. We just started the stream 5 minutes ago, so I can't be mad.
There's the USB.
Why would I even be mad? I wouldn't be mad. Thanks. If anybody stops by, it's good enough. That'd be cool.
Pretty epic moment.
What?
It's a pretty epic gamer moment, nonetheless.
Hey, you know, Gavin, you liked Invincible, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched The Boys?
The Boys? No, I
Yeah,
have not.
on Amazon. I recommend it. It's excellent.
Isn't that the
because
one
I don't
with,
like
the baby with the laser eyes?
Yeah, that's the... What?
Or I was saying that, or am I thinking of the wrong one?
Yeah, no, so that is like that's the animated series, but I'm saying the live action show is better. It is great. It's like it's pretty much Invincible with more Nazi sex and death. Like the Amazon reviews. I'm going to read you Amazon's reviews of the show really quick cuz it's hilarious. Since we're doing our podcast right now. Welcome to the Real Round Podcast. We're actually going to call it the Completely Unnecessary Podcast.
Don't worry, I have plans for a podcast.
Hold on. The Boys. Let me read you season 1's like reviews. 1-star reviews. It has 26% of 1-star reviews. You know what it was? The number 1. More social manipulation and propaganda. Oh, it's just wonderful. Another show about awful people doing awful things, and even the good guys aren't really that good. I managed to watch 30 minutes of 2 episodes, and it was so depressing. I tapped out and tapped off. Literally, like, it starts out, you're like, oh, Homelander, he's like Superman. And he just murders an entire, like, population on a plane.
Bruh.
Because, like, the physics of, like, Superman picking up the plane in air doesn't work.
Yeah.
And Homelander goes to do it, and he realizes it's impossible. So, what's he do? He just laser eyes the plane in half and kills everybody.
It's like, screw it, time to have some fun, right?
Like, cruel, sadistic, and a product of its time. I mean, like...
I know that, like, the Homelander comics existed for quite some time.
It is amazing. I mean, it is a social commentary satire. Like I said, just watch it. Like, just watch the first episode. It's great. Like, why is watching gore and rape entertainment now? I mean, it is an adult show. Crap. Anti-Christian, anti-conservative, anti-capitalism. So, like, they have, like, a cult based around a religion in the whole show. That, like, superheroes are chosen by God, like Manifest Destiny.
I'm restarting the server, so it's gonna get loud here in a moment.
Alright, we could. Like, I'm just... Let me... Like, it is, Gavin. If you like Invincible, you'll like it. Just watch the first episode tonight, like you and Samantha or whatever.
Samantha's at work.
Well, then you by yourself, just be like me, lonely. It is, I mean, like, it's really raunchy. I mean, there's a character in here called the Head Popper, and her power is literally exploding people's heads.
That's fantastic.
And it's just full gore.
What more could you ever need?
Amazon describes each episode in a certain way. Not a single episode is accurately listed, just a pack of lies. You know why? Because every episode of the show... So, like, there's a company called Vought, and think of them as, like, Stark Industries in, like, the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Right? They're, like, marketing and these heroes. So every episode description is, like, what you would read as a headline. Like, they play into it. Like, it's just so... I mean, it is a hell of an experience. Like, they make fun of Captain America as Nazis, It's just wonderful. Like...
Alright, there we go. Now
let me read you The Big Ride, which is the first episode of season 2. Do you want to what the description says, Gavin, for the episode?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a quick tangent real quick. Hewlett Packard Enterprises. Why does it take forever for the chipsets to boot on your motherboards?
I like how I have a Hewlett Packard ad on my phone right now.
For those of you
about
who don't
running
know
out of ink.
For those of you who don't know what Hewlett Packard is HP, and they make a lot of stuff, and for whatever reason, their enterprise stuff is, like, it's good, but it's slow.
Alright, I'm gonna read you The Big Ride, Season 2, okay? Season 2, new and approved. Now with 50% more explosive decapitations, terrorism, SML, hookers, cults, and a new pine fresh scent. But wait, there's more. There's 2 times more blood, guts, and gore than the other leading brands. This is an exclusive offer only available on Amazon Prime Video, so don't delay and order now.
I don't know who they paid to make that description, but they didn't pay them a lot.
Attention, if you or a loved one were exposed to Compound V, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Vought has given the drug to multiple victims without the knowledge or consent. If you believe you or your loved one has been administered with Compound V, call the law firm of Burner & Burner at 1-800-177-2774 for a free legal consultation. Like, it takes pretty much DC superheroes and Marvel superheroes and just makes fun of them. Like, it makes them more, I guess, realistic in a way. Where they, if you had unlimited power, you'd be a little, a little fucked up in the head. Like, there's a character called Deep, Gavin.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be Aquaman. You know what he loves more than anything?
What's that?
Fucking fish. And I don't mean like, I mean literally fucking fish. Like octopus and dolphins. And all the rest.
Somebody want to explain to me why this thing isn't wanting to connect to the internet?
I don't know, Gavin. I said he likes screwing fish, which is wonderful.
Interesting conundrum.
I wonder if on it has on the show. I wonder if those are actual ats on Twitter.
What?
They are.
Okay.
Huh. They actually made Twitters. That's hilarious. Yeah, like if I go to I mean And then The Boys Diabolical is the animated series with the laser-eyed baby.
Yeah.
Hello, Written Boat. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to get the server online. If you are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. It is free. You can't beat free.
What?
Talking about The Boys right now. I don't know if you've ever seen The Boys, but The Boys be The Boys.
Okay, that's big.
Has your server exploded yet?
No, I just had to wait for the HP network card to figure out how internet works.
I mean, I can't speak about how internet works. I don't know how internet works.
I know a lot more about how fiber works than how DOCSIS works, because DOCSIS is stupid.
I'm an idiot. I don't know anything.
I mean, I could probably explain.
Gavin,
how,
truthfully, I don't really. Ignorance is bliss. I don't really. I know I turn it on and it works. Okay, that's all I know.
I could probably explain to you how, like, regular, like, well, not regular, but fiber internet works, and it would make sense. Because you have a basic understanding of how Morse code works, right?
Yeah.
And you know how, like, bits work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I know.
As opposed to DOCSIS, where DOCSIS is dumb. DOCSIS is big stupid.
It's like our cars. It does this, and then you add this, and then you add this, which will make it very complicated to go forward.
It really does. Now I need to port forward the thing.
I like how your banner says the real round, making a community for you.
Yes. I think I'm making this for myself.
Looking, I'm like, can I afford Photoshop? Because I need to make a banner. Yeah, I can, I guess.
That's pretty neat.
Like, I do have to repair the truck, though, so, like, my money is tight.
Both.
Well, written boat, if you have disappeared. Sorry, you didn't enjoy. I'm sorry, my...
I don't think there's anything more aggravating than whenever you try to tell a router to do something, and then for some reason it's like, no, you couldn't do the thing, and then it's like, well, why? Tell me. I'm not asking a lot.
That moment you're so dumb, I about, like, posted the live stream, like, studio.com/YouTube, or studio.youtube.com/live streaming. I about put that in Discord instead of the actual stream. That's how you know you're smart. I was going to sleep, but I didn't because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I don't know how I put an E in it. Okay.
Should W12 make a channel, Gavin?
He's had one for a while. He just doesn't use it. It's kind of the same story that I've had.
Ah.
So.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm gonna take upload. I'll take it out of the uploaded content file. There's live stream announcement. Oh, you did at everybody? I didn't want to do at everybody, but I guess at everybody I will.
Don't. Since I already did it, yours will show up for them.
Yeah, but, I'm gonna do it anyway.
No. Don't.
I did.
Oh, yeah?
I know you're gonna delete it.
I've never seen it.
I didn't at
no,
everybody that time.
Alright, so the server IP has to have changed as a result of me getting a new modem.
Is it on a new... Do we have a new world, Gavin?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Just the IP's different, which, I'm
gonna
gonna...
just turn off my screen.
Yeah, just, like, change it to, like, a starting student screen or something like that, or just have it be a black screen for a moment.
That's what I'm going to do once you send me the link.
Yeah, just give me a moment to figure out what my new public IP is.
You're at 136. Good on you, Gavin.
136. Yeah. I'm like trying to think like 136. What are you talking about? Oh yeah.
I remember like when we were kids, I'm like, Gavin, you should make YouTube videos. You're like, nah. And now you're like, you know what? This is fun. It's funny how that works.
Well, now this is just being a pain. Okay. Okay. 25565. That's all correct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Please tell me it's just like. Please tell me this is the problem. Oh my! Now I don't know what the problem is.
Broken servers.
They have a problem with old versions of Minecraft now. Well, old versions being versions that don't support the banning people system. Which would be absurd, because that would be a crazy amount of Minecraft that would just not be supported anymore.
It's like every version.
It would literally just be 1.19 and 1.19. Well, 1.19.1 and 1.19.2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check that if I go to Control F. Online mode, set that to false.
Mm-hmm.
That would be ridiculous if that was the case, because
What's the case, Kevin?
if they made it to where older versions of like if like versions prior to 1.19.1 weren't supported, that would make it to where every server would have a severe vulnerability problem, including like Hypixel and like other giant servers like that, because that would mean that like Minecraft profiles that were like banned before this new system were put in because like they were hacking or whatever would not be banned, from Mojang's side anyway. And also pirated copies of Minecraft could just work on those servers now.
Good. I need that because I'm still banned from Mineplex.
Oh, trust me, you're not missing anything. It is bad.
I know. But it's the meme, Gavin. The meme. Our bit circle's sleeping.
Yeah, that's my bet.
Is his time zone so different? He was in the server, or he was in my chat earlier.
If I just do 0, will it connect me to the server? Connection refused. No further information. Localhost. Connection refused. No further information. Okay, so for some reason, it just don't work that good no more. Alright, give me a moment. I guess I'm going to retitle and change what this stream is about.
What are we doing then?
You want to play Terraria?
No.
Oh, you want to just play like Bed Wars?
Want to go get our ass pushed in on Bed Wars, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, let's not limit ourselves to something so painful.
Let's just say Hypixel.
Let's just say Hypixel. I'm gonna quickly throw together a
Hypixel fun
new thumbnail.
times.
I know I have a Hypixel thumbnail in here somewhere that I could probably cannibalize.
Hypixel fun with round change. I have that Hypixel thumbnail I've used before. There, boom. That'll work. Tags.
Add, insert a photo. I know I have a Hypixel image in here. There's that. Fit to canvas. Just hide that.
Gavin, you know how I know I'm tagging correctly? Because one of my tags is "We suck at Hypixel." That's how I know I'm doing things correctly. Let's join Hypixel.
And I don't know if you can suck at Hypixel specifically, but okay.
I suck at everything in Hypixel. I mean, I'm pretty good at the walls.
Yeah, but I mean, like, sucking at Hypixel itself, kind of a weird thing to make a claim about.
Oh, did it update? Pixel fun times with round. But the thumbnail isn't changed. It'll change probably after we're done.
Howard.
What?
I just made a thumbnail.
Oh, you did? On your iPad?
Yep. Let me tell you, Gaussian Blur is sick. That's need to go
I mean,
down
I
into
just
my
pull-
tags.
I just pulled mine from normal. Animations, yeah, all off. Performance, yeah, we got all the performance settings on.
I go over here, grab. God, did I not send? I hate how finicky Procreate can be sometimes. Post. There we go. All right. Save image. Yes. Change to this. Open. Save. Cool. Hypixel. OBS. Become game.
Oh, there it goes. Updated my thumbnail. Do you want to play? What do you want to play, Gavin? What?
There we go. Now my stream's up.
What do you want to play?
I don't know. I want to play a game.
I know, but what game?
Nothing from the arcade game section because I went into here and it's actually pretty bad.
I played all the arcade games and I realized I suck at all. Did you watch that video of mine?
No, I didn't.
Somebody commented play more Hypixel, so I went and I played arcade games. I know they meant Bed Wars, but I prefer life, and I can't bridge for anything. So I played some party games and I was like, "Yep, this is fun."
Yeah, I don't enjoy Bed Wars really. Like, there's a
I don't
part of me
enjoy
that's
Sky
like
Wars either.
sometimes I'm fine with it. Sky Wars, I find that I'm like, it must have been just because I was playing on Bedrock Edition and I was testing the waters. I was playing Lucky Blocks on can't remember what it was. It wasn't Mindplex, it was something else. But on one of the better servers on Bedrock Edition, and whenever I was playing it, I was like, okay, somehow I'm good at this. But I feel a lot of that has to go with
the... was awful.
I know that some of the people in there weren't terrible. I just feel like my skill ceiling is slightly above average. Which I think is a fair judgment to say. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would say so. You nerd.
Yeah, using terms like skill ceiling and trying to operate a server and then just giving up.
I want to be honest. See, every time I play, I'm like, I just fall off the side. I'm like, all right, well, I want to be on the ground because I can't bridge. I never I never was into Sky Wars or Skyblock or Sky Factory. I was like, you know what? I just want actual Earth below me. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It seems to really only happen on Hypixel. Okay, it seems to have sorted itself out. VSync seems to have been the problem.
Were you lagging?
No, it's like every once in a while there's just like a stutter.
Yep, I had the same thing. I
It's...
guess I'll just turn my frame rate all the way up and see what happens.
Let me see.
Okay, now I'm running at like 150 FPS.
I am running at a cool 80 to 90, but I'm also maxed out in settings running at 2K, and the stutters are still happening.
Yeah, it's a server side issue.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be prevalent in the games, but
No, it's just in menu.
yeah, which is still not ideal. I can't forgive that.
No, I don't disagree. It's a
It's
little
still better than every other server though.
Alright, so what do you want to play?
I need to remember how we /help. Found server bug issue report, store support, allowance. It's not what I wanted.
Want me to tell you what lobby? I'm in Classic Games Lobby 3.
Classic Games Lobby?
Yeah, Lobby 3. It's what we were on last time. If we want to just play some walls or something.
I need to figure out how to get back there. Classic Games. Alright, Lobby 3.
There you are. I'm in front of you.
Alright.
Play walls?
Oh, we still need to be put into a group.
I mean, there's no people, so we're alright.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to join it.
Put us on the same team.
We pick your teams in walls, Gavin.
Oh,
yeah. What do you want to go? Yellow, mellow yellow?
Yes. This is how you
yellow.
win.
I mean, like, I'm not worried about walls. Nobody plays. It's my favorite game mode. Nobody plays it anymore.
I figured it out.
How do I do it? I didn't even see. Did you put it in chat?
That. It says you are already on yellow. It's because we're in a game. It won't let it happen. As you see, there's 2 people in this game with green names, and that's because they're in a party. Is it party? You cannot invite that player since they're not online. Oh wait, hold on. I forget that there's an S at the end of your name. There we go. You just have to click that. There we go.
Yeah, I got it.
I always found that to be a little bit annoying because I always forgot what the command was because it's not autofilled. And since Minecraft has so many commands, I couldn't be arsed to memorize them. Not to mention Hypixel has custom commands.
Yeah, I'm also going to mention, like, the commands I remember aren't even in the game anymore.
Yeah, like toggle downfall.
Toggle down. You know how many times when we were on that private server, it'd start raining, I'd type in toggle downfall, and I'd get circle making fun of me in chat. So I'm like, oh shit. Or time set 2000.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, like, whenever it comes to stuff like that, it's definitely better than what it used to be.
Oh yeah. But like, it's just, it was that way for so long. You know? Like, that was just how you played the game.
Yeah. I definitely prefer, like set weather clear. You know, it makes, while it's a longer thing to type in, it makes more sense. But, and in terms of, like, the time set thing, time set day, noon, like, whatever, those, like, all those terms, makes a lot more sense than being like, what tick of the day is it?
What? Yeah, that's why I remember, Hypixel.
I can kind of get behind toggle downfall coming back just because, like, yeah, I guess it makes sense because, rain is downfall. But, like, with the implementation of thunder being a separate weather category, you couldn't just put toggle downfall anymore.
Add more tags, stream settings.
What I want to see in Minecraft is, like, some sort of dynamic weather update.
I mean, it's coming. I would be sure.
I mean, I would be surprised if they add it, and I wouldn't be surprised if they added it, because there's reason to have it. Because, like, right now, the weather system in Minecraft is kind of lacking, where it's like, depending on what biome you're in, it's whether or not it snows or rains, or, has a thunderstorm, or, like, has the ability to have a thunderstorm, and, it all happens all at once. And it's like, I would like waves, like, it'd be cool if, like, rain would just, like, be a part of, like, a big cloud structure that was in the sky or whatever, and it would just kind of roll in, you know, and then go away. You know, if weather was constant, you know, because rainstorms don't really stop, they just move, you know?
Yeah, unless it dumps it all out.
Yeah,
which is rare.
It's rare. That usually never happens, because eventually that storm's going to make it over to, like, the Amazon, and it's going to get refilled, you know? Because the Amazon is nuts. The amount of, like, water that gets pushed up into the atmosphere by the Amazon is crazy.
Like going and exploring.
But you want to hear
nothing here.
You want to hear a funny statistic? Since
what's the statistic?
Since the Amazon is technically shared across multiple different countries, no country in Africa, no country in Africa actually holds the record for producing the most oxygen. The country that holds the record for producing the most oxygen is Russia.
And now they're trying to take it all away.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like
bastards.
The Russians really be like, in order for you to be able to have sufficient oxygen reserves, you must join communist regime and share the oxygen at an equal rate, unless you are a government official, in which case you get more.
You know what's funny is like the Russian news right now is like, listen, the Ukrainians are Nazis. That was like when China said that the Taiwanese were hackers. It's like saying the Amish are hackers. Like, you're like, really? Have you found the mine? Or am I just stupid?
Yeah, it's kind of in a ridiculous spot. To be honest, all I have to say in terms of, like, giving you the best chance possible, just bore a hole into the ground.
Okay. I'm like, I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, I
can't mine in this building, so I gotta go down this way.
I had to search around for a little bit, because basically it was in, like, you went over to the tower, you got up into the tower, and you go down the tower once you get up close to the top to be able to get into it, and then from there you could go down. Okay.
Oh, I see the ladder now.
Looks like there's also a hole in the ground, so I never found that hole. It's such a small hole.
Yeah, I see that now. Holes will fall in 8 minutes, and I don't have anything. Wonderful.
I only have 14 iron, man, and somebody else's leather chest plate.
You know what I have? Nothing.
Team Mellow Yellow is that? Wait, why does Blue have 5 people, but we have 3?
Because 5 is the most what's supposed to be on the team.
Yeah, everyone had 4, you know, until Green, you know, had a
mishap.
I'm trying to think of what the term was. Desertion. Yeah, I think that's the right one.
Yeah, it would work.
That's the right term. But as if this person's gonna get charged like a war criminal for leaving a Minecraft game.
I agree. That's what they do in Halo.
I have a sneaking suspicion that someday in China, President Winnie the Pooh is gonna get upset about someone leaving a CSGO game, and then he's gonna make a law saying that if you leave a video game lobby prematurely before the game's up, you can be sentenced like a fine.
No, it's a death.
It's the death penalty. It's the disappearance penalty, you know.
You know, they've been doing that for years. We have lost the Chinese viewer base. Good thing. Well, don't worry. Did you read TikTok's terms of service?
No, because I don't mess with TikTok, so I don't need to.
I don't either. I don't have one. I don't have the app installed, but it's absurd how much information they get from you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's absurd.
It's predatory.
Access to.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not just Hey, look, what's wrong with your dogs?
I don't know, but what's up?
Yeah, it is amazing actually, like that they can get away with it.
Yeah, I know that there's like been a lot of government officials that's been trying to get it to like not be a thing anymore, like
it's banned. Yeah.
Yeah, which honestly, like, I understand why people like TikTok and I understand why people want to support it and stuff like that, but there's so many American alternatives now that don't.
Well, not just American. Okay, let's not just say America. You know, like.
Well, I mean, Spotify's
there's plenty
an
of
American
just like
company. You know, YouTube's an American company. Facebook's an American company. Instagram's an American company.
Facebook's not a company.
It's a Meta. But
No, but I know what you mean.
But like, there's a lot of alternatives that, you know, while they do take your information, they're probably, with the exception of Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, you know, YouTube Shorts is probably a little bit more responsible with your information. You know?
Yeah, that's why you're seeing all those TikTokers jump to
YouTube.
I'm like
and also,
hearing Pistons move.
There's also a lot of people switching over to like to YouTube because in Canada, I think weirdly enough, YouTube Shorts, even though they're like not YouTube Shorts, TikTok, which is based in China, right?
China.
In China, instead of it, you know, paying, you know, because people can make money off of TikTok. There's no doubt about that. Whenever, you know, teenage girls are getting, you know,
they're not teenage, they're younger. Let's be fair.
Some of them
they
are
might
older.
be 13.
Like Bella Porch is like 25 or something like that. But like,
no, Bella Porch is, you know, Bella Porch and I share a birthday.
Yeah. You point that out all the time, and it's like, I'm starting to think you might like Bella Porch.
I have not. I don't know who she is, like, generally speaking. I saw her, like, they had her on the, like, Courage and Nate Shot, like, 100 Thieves podcast, but I haven't watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard her music, but I was like, oh, look. It's like, you remember the fun facts, like, hey, you know, like, we share a birthday. It's kind of like, you know, when, like, a celebrity is born in the same city as you, you're like, yeah, but look, we're claiming them as mine.
Yeah.
You know?
But what I was saying, so like the weird thing about TikTok though, like despite it being like based in China, right? Instead of it, you know, I can kind of understand a platform like that only allowing, you know, like Chinese to get paid by it, but for whatever reason, only Americans are able to become a part of the TikTok creator program and get paid to be on TikTok. I don't know, and that's, you know, particularly aggravating for like countries like Canada, right? Because Canada is basically just America but worse.
Yeah, they got they got a black face wearing leader, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a dementia man, so like, does it really matter?
Yeah, but
like, the world's looking at us like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Yeah, but the thing, like, overall, it's pretty weird that like how like it's aggressively targeted towards an American audience, and a lot of people don't really notice that. But at the same time, the problem with it, right, is that, you know, like like people from like other developed countries like England,
India,
Canada, India, you know, they can't make money off of it, which, you know, that's definitely like a backhanded thing, right? Where it's like, well, Americans can make money off of it, why can't anyone else? And, you know, you know, being an American, it's weird for me to complain about it, but I can definitely, you know, say that it's like, it's not right, you know.
Hey, Gavin, do you have some extra iron by chance?
Plenty.
I have 12. I think you and the other guy got it all.
I love when server breaks.
Sorry, I have 17, so I still don't have enough to make full iron. My friend, thank you. But no,
know,
like...
because, like, you have to take into consideration, right? I don't know how Facebook gets people to get paid. I don't know if it does at all. Instagram is a little bit of a weird case, but you can get paid on there regardless of where you live. YouTube...
2 helmets.
YouTube, obviously, you can get paid regardless of where you live. Snapchat...
I don't know how Snapchat works.
Probably just sponsorships. Which, you know, to be honest, I can trust that a little bit more because, you know, like, when everyone gets the same kind of like way to be able to achieve monetary value, then it's fair. But if one group is the only group that can achieve monetary value of some kind from something, that's when there's a little bit of jankiness to it.
I don't even have 1 level. That's great. Looks like we're going in raw, boys.
I have a plan. You want to know what the plan is?
Actually, hold on. What? You got coal?
I have plenty of coal, but I'm going to smelt some... I'm going to smelt some cobblestone. If it will let me. There we go. And here's what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Getting some stone. Doesn't matter what else is in here. We'll take this out, and we'll take this out. You broke your burning furnace. What a shame. What a shame. Take this. And then, follow me. Stay crouched. They can't find us.
Oh, you're saying we hide in the stone, huh?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying.
We're such bitches.
Hold on. Move back. Crouch.
Gavin, there's one problem.
Back. Move back.
Gavin, there's one problem.
What?
The compass. The compass.
Yeah, but they won't know. Come back.
No, it tells you how many meters you are from the closest person.
Yeah, but they won't know. We're in a game for children. How are they gonna know? Can you move?
Yeah, no.
I'm talking about that way, where the wall is.
Oh, you want me on the enemy side?
No, I'm wanting to open up this room.
But no, like with TikTok, it's interesting, like how predatory it is. Have you heard about? Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Have you heard about TikTok's attractiveness AI?
No, I have not.
So how like people get noticed on the platform, generally speaking, it's like the thirst trap videos.
Mm-hmm.
And what TikTok does is the TikTok company, I don't know the parent company, developed an AI that looks at the how symmetrical the face is,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it pushes what's recommended, not off the quality or the quality of the video. It's all just about how symmetrical the face of the person is.
Yeah, it's a weird, like, wait, did you pick up that torch? You did.
Probably. Hold on. Sorry.
Just smack it in the middle of the floor.
I will. I'll have to uncrouch for a second. You can't enter your inventory. What happened to the torches?
The compass.
No, I know. I placed the torches and they just disappeared.
Man, I love these ancient servers.
There we go. No. But like, yeah, so it looks at like the face how symmetrical the face is, the eye width, the color of the eyes. For it looks at the jaw, the hair color, hair length. And that's why you see all like the pretty boys all are on the platform.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me a lot of trying to remember the name of it, but Facebook's old like deep face AI.
Yeah.
Which was a
just
bizarre
more complex.
AI. I don't even know if I would say that it's more complex because do you know the like exact complexity of Facebook's deep face AI?
No.
So basically, Facebook's deep face AI is way more complicated than just looking at a face and taking measurements, right? Because it does that. But basically what it does is it goes through your profile, it looks at every photo that's ever taken with you in it, and it basically creates a 3D head of you, and it's able to use that information to be able to identify you from all angles possible. Which means that, in theory, somebody who you do not know at all on Facebook could take a picture of you. However, it could be a picture of you with you facing away from the camera. It could be the back of your head, and it has like an 86% chance of successfully identifying you.
Hey, Gavin, I have a feeling that Blue's going to absolutely wreck us.
I have a pretty substantial feeling about that as well.
Because it's just two of us, and I think they're all probably coming to us. Like, where are these people?
Yeah.
But no, like,
has gotten three kills in a row.
So, like, that AI that TikTok has made is now, like, public. So you can run it on your own face. So if you hit a high enough number on it, then you could go to TikTok and your videos would instantly get views because of the AI. Same, they haven't changed it. I mean, it's a pretty accurate AI if you're looking at, pretty boy or pretty girl standards, I guess.
Yeah.
Ow. Like, say what you will, but...
It's all fun and games until beauty standards change to unparalleled faces.
Which hasn't happened in history.
I think there's been a few times. It's mostly in specific cultures. Like, I know, like, in Japan, it's a desirable trait to not have straight teeth. Which is strange, but, you know, good for them.
Just like monobrows.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of different things. Like I've met guys who like girls with facial hair, which is strange, but good for them.
What kind of freaks do you hang around?
I don't hang around with those people. I just met those people.
It was like when we were in that parking lot at the gym. Remember what I told you? Everybody's different, especially men. You know, some men like them, like their women big. Some people like their women small. Some people like them in between. Some people like penises. We're all a little different,
Everyone's a little
and it's
broken.
okay. What?
Everyone's a little broken.
Everybody's a little interesting.
Yeah, Blue's on a bit of a manhunt for Red, it seems.
Red?
But they're getting really close really fast.
They are?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Gavin. My compass disappeared out of my inventory, so I have no clue.
Yeah, they seem to be running around trying to figure out where people are because I think the other red guy's pulling the same strategy. He hasn't moved. Blue's top guy is dead. Like, he's gone. So, like, in theory, we could probably take Blue out, in theory, but...
In theory, yeah.
In practice, probably not.
I would rather them break through the wall so we know they're coming.
Yeah, as soon as we start hearing things breaking, it's like, okay, it's lava time.
Well, good thing I have my game audio all the way turned down.
I'm gonna do something.
I can hear that. Never mind.
Okay. Hypixel, what's
Remember
going
you're crouched,
on?
Gavin. You're crouched, Gavin.
You're able to jump when you're crouching.
You're jumping right now for me. Oh.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Hypixel just doesn't like it when you jump while crouched.
I think it's also just because we're in the classic game servers. I mean, there's only 21 people, so what do you expect?
I mean, I would expect to be allowed to jump and crouch.
It would be great, Gavin, if everybody left on blue team because they just got annoyed.
That'd be hilarious. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Because we would win by default because red is just one guy.
Yeah. And I like how it's 22 minutes until a draw.
You know what I like, Gavin? How did you get a custom cape? How do you make those?
Custom cape? Oh, am I wearing my custom cape right now for you?
Yeah.
Is it like the white bricks?
Yeah.
You can just do that with Optifine.
I'll just Google how to do it. I want to have my old Optifine cape. It's the best cape.
This is the red one that says OP, or is it the blue one that says OP?
The red one, the classic. I remember thinking anybody that had that was the baddest mother trucker on the planet.
Meanwhile, it's just a $2 cape.
Yeah.
But, it was always like a weird thing. I know that like years ago, Mojang was talking to the guy who made Optifine, right? And like they were talking about trying to utilize his code to be able to make Minecraft better, right? You know, in terms of like performance. And the guy who made Optifine was like, "Yeah, but people are allowed to keep their capes, right?" And Mojang's like, "Well, no, we can't do that." And then he's like, "Well, no, you can't have Optifine."
I like how capes are like the deciding fact. Like if you have a cape, you're cool. Like that's the cool. Like that was the thing. Remember when we were younger? Oh my god, Sky Does Minecraft has a cape.
Yeah.
What is that noise? You hear that a second ago? Oh look, there they are.
Oh, that's red.
Yeah, he's looking for us. Oh, he's coming. He just crouched.
He's prowling around in the cave, so we just need to stay down. I saw him. He's right there. Oh, Blue's coming. Blue knows where he be.
I mean, he's directly above us.
Yeah, so it's Blue.
Oh. Okay.
Let's finish him off. God damn it.
No, just
wait. was eliminated? Was eliminated? Oh, can you put
Why does everything I place keep disappearing?
Alright, fuck it. Let's go.
Did you see that, Gavin?
Oh, this guy had enchanted armor.
I'm stuck in... My lag is wonderful. Or like...
Hot damn.
Gavin?
Holy shit, that guy's bow. How did you get a bow with punch 5000?
He's got a diamond helmet, too. Yeah, because they've just been sitting up here getting gear.
That doesn't seem innately fair. Where did he even get...
Bastard.
Oh, he would have gotten diamonds from the middle, but where did he get a bow with, like, punch 5?
Oh my god. Come on, you... I'm dead.
Yeah, time to go back to lobby. Teleporting you to the lobby in 3 seconds. Wait, no, just... Why does it have to be 3 seconds? Why not immediately?
There it is.
Like, I clicked it once and it was like, teleporting in 3 seconds, and then I clicked it again thinking that that would make it immediate. No, it just cancels it. It's like, bruh. I don't know about you, but, that kind of breaks the basic consent level of, UI design, you know? It's like it's like when a mobile game ad pops up and it just doesn't have an X in the top right corner, you know?
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. You want to know what makes me angry, you know? So it's tradition to put the X in the top right corner, right?
Unless you're on Mac.
Yeah. What's up with DaVinci Resolve?
I don't know.
It's on the top left. I don't know why.
Maybe because in Mac, because Mac's such a creative platform, you know.
Yeah, that's the.
Hey, do you want to see if there's any Team Quake games? Oh, there's definitely not any Team Quake games.
There is 0 in queue and it has 5 players.
Right.
We're not in the same lobby.
How not? We're in the same party, yo.
Yeah, we're not in the same lobby though. I'm joining your lobby.
There you are. Oh.
What's an arena? 4 players, 4 in queue. Screw that. Probably get destroyed by the same person that was in there last time. Turbo kart racers.
No.
Paintball warfare. You know what?
Fragged.
Yeah, gotta get frags, man. Play paintball. Huh.
That moment when you slide through the guy because it's on ice. Red or blue? Red. Yeah.
Did you know that on average in team
red will wins?
Yeah, team-based gameplay, even though like the game can be perfectly balanced and it should be a 50-50 win chance, on average red teams win by 1%.
You know why I think it is? The color.
Well, yeah, that would clearly have to be the reason. That's the only different
like,
variable.
Let me explain. Like I meant like this. I mean, like when we play Counter-Strike, you know, I could never play as the terrorist because I'm so used to playing the counter-terrorist that I would shoot my own teammates.
Yeah.
When I see red, I think bad.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the case. But I mean, at the same time, like if red bad, then you would probably start attacking your own teammates out of mistake. But the problem, I think what it has to do is it's a lot more biological, right? Because usually we're, like, humans are by nature tempted to avoid things that are red. So whenever you see something that is a part of a red team, your first tendency, like your brain's immediate first response is get away from it. And then after that, your logical tendencies are, oh, attack it, actually. So probably what it is that there's like a neurological issue where your brain is delayed by a few milliseconds to actually take any sort of proper input because your initial input, which is biologically inserted into you, is to avoid it. But I'm speaking out of my ass, so don't take anything that I'm saying with any real legitimacy or merit.
You know, Gavin, I realize that we're kind of like Technoblade and Skeppy. You're techno because you have complex and even your voice. And I'm over here like a bumbling idiot just trying to kill you.
Damn, what a way to shit on Skeppy.
Hey. I'm the same way, though. You know what I mean, though? Doesn't it feel that way?
I didn't really watch a whole lot of the Technoblade Skeppy content. I remember watching that one video where it was like...
Where he tries to troll him.
Tries to troll him with parkour and somehow just can't. And my favorite part was whenever he was like, okay, you had to find out what sign says winner and which one says loser.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like...
I liked... There's a version of... There was one where they... You know, it was the lava raises every time.
Mm-hmm.
And Skeppy just got destroyed over and over and over again.
Yeah. Me and James Plays at one point tried to make like a lava was rising video, but the issue is that on my server, which is where we were going to do it, because my server at the time was disposable, the problem is that the server ran in 64-bit and was too fast. So no matter how slow you would make the tick rate on the command block that would make the lava rise, it would rise at the same rate, and it would go from like ground to top in like 30 seconds. So we just couldn't get it to work. So
well, you need 32-bit slow architecture.
Which is strange. You want to know something that I'm kind of interested in? So
what's that?
Terraria, one of my favorite games to ever be created. Yoshi's Island is still on the top of that list because that's what got me into video games. The interesting thing about it is that Terraria has Tmod Loader, which is the official, now it's an official mod loader for Terraria, which having an official mod loader with an official modding API and stuff like that definitely helps a game, right? So Terraria has Tmod Loader, and that by default makes it a little easier to mod than Minecraft, you know, even though there's like services like Forge and stuff like that exists. I would say that definitely Terraria has it winning because it uses the Tmod loader, which uses the Steam Workshop, if I remember correctly. But the thing that's interesting about the Tmod loader, Terraria has a very similar problem that Minecraft has, and that is that it runs in 32-bit. Because just at that time it was easier to develop in 32-bit because 64-bit game engines didn't exist, and making a game engine is a pain. So,
well, like most people, even like in the Windows 7 era, played games or just ran on 32-bit x86 architectures.
But yeah, just got frag. But dang. But
how many people are on the blue team? Okay, it was actually pretty evenly matched.
But
what is my aim?
Okay, we are spawn camped.
Oh, I was fragged again.
But what I was going to say, so Tmod Loader has is able to run in 64-bit, which is interesting, right? It's not quite as stable as base Terraria because they're still working on it, from what I understand. But you can do some crazy shit with it, right? The big thing that you can do with it, so as you know, Terraria doesn't have infinite worlds, right? Which,
yeah,
to take into consideration that Minecraft has theoretically infinite worlds, but they're not quite infinite, but they're pretty infinite. But it's like you're never going to explore a whole Minecraft world on your own, right? And even if you
could, it just might take a lifetime.
Yeah, but even then, like if you did, you're not gonna like have a good understanding of that whole world. You're not gonna look at everything and be like, oh, you know. So if you go 35 kajillion chunks that way, you will come across what I like to call Skull Mountain. It's a mountain that's different than this mountain because of how it is. You know, you're not gonna come across stuff like that.
Because it kind of looks like a skull.
Yeah, because you know, you're not gonna.
Oh, already?
It's kind of obnoxious. That was our team, so we're fine. But the thing that's interesting about it is so Tmod Loader 64-bit is able to make extra large worlds, which is really cool. So basically, the difference between a small, medium, and large world is that pretty much every consecutive size is double the size of the one previous. Small worlds are very small. They're easy to manage, very small, very dense. Even though the world is smaller, they don't have much less loot than a bigger world, right? That's the big thing that Terraria has always strived for, is that no matter how you want to play the game, it's always going to be as equal as... It's always going to be an equal experience, right?
Yeah.
So it scales a bunch of things in order to be able to make it even.
Oh, there's a nuke.
So, pretty much every world size bigger, you do get more chests. Like, there is a reward for playing on the bigger world sizes. But, you know, you have to work harder for it because the world's bigger, right? So, there's that. But, every consecutive world size seems to be double the size of the previous. So, small worlds, if I were to... Like, basically think of it this way, right? There's, like... remember on the console editions, there was classic worlds, regular worlds, which were, like, double the size of that, and then they made large worlds, which weren't infinite, but they were very big, right? It went from being like a quarter, like whenever they updated the map system for Minecraft, they made it to where it was like classic worlds were like the quarter of a size of a map, regular worlds were like the size of a map, and then large worlds were 4 maps, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much take that kind of experience and compare it to Terraria. Now that's not exactly true because, you know, the game is 2-dimensional, and you know, by that logic the worlds are a lot larger technically, in
Longer,
a way.
maybe?
In a way. But basically, the extra large worlds, as you would expect, are 2 times the size of those large worlds. Which, to give a little bit of context to that, the reason why it's so cool is because they become so dense with like ores and stuff like that as a result of being so big, because it literally is just a 2 times multiplier and everything, because it's not balanced out the same way that it is with a traditional Terraria world generation, that it has more chests naturally generated than you are allowed to have in a Terraria world by default. And there is a chest limit. So in a Terraria, regular Terraria 32-bit, you can only have 1,000 chests in a world, which is more than you will ever need, right? Because if you took a whole world and you broke it down, you could store it in maybe half of those chests. So it has that going for it. But the extra large worlds on average have like 1,186, and a regular extra large world has like 586 on average. So pretty big in that regard. But there is a few like thoughtful things that were put into it to be able to make it a little bit better. So even though the worlds are like double in length, which can make it borderline like super difficult to get to the edges of the world with like biomes like the jungle and the corruption or the crimson, depending on what world you have existing, it can make it potentially really difficult to get across. But what they did do is the world is deeper, but there's a lot more airspace than there is dirt, because the thing about Terraria is that it's not as important to get to the sky as it is to get through the ground.
Yeah.
Which,
man, there's a lot of nukes this game.
So like having the value of being able to oh wow.
You won.
Yeah, I got.
Hey, look, I'm in 3rd place.
Dang. I did pretty well. I got 13, which is more than I did
I got
last time.
17.
Yeah. But
harder than last time, my boy.
Because I think me and you should actually like start playing Terraria at some point. Like I have a world that's going on, and the great thing about Terraria is, get this, it allows peer-to-peer connections. I don't have to set up a server. It's great. But but like,
I mean, we could just play Bedrock and do the same thing.
No.
Technically speaking.
There's more reasons why I don't like Bedrock than
hey, there's a solo
Java.
Quake game.
Like I would a solo Quake game. What?
Only the party leader can do that.
But
Or there's a walls game and starting in 30 seconds.
Why yes. I don't know if that drags you in with me, but oh yeah, it does.
It does.
But hey, look,
yellow
there's Technoblade. Yes. But what I was going to say. So yeah, there's many reasons why I don't prefer Bedrock over Java. I like some of the jankiness that Java has is definitely better, you know, in terms of stability than what Bedrock has going on for it. But I would definitely like to play Terraria a bit more, just because of I do like the intricacies of it, as well as there's a lot more freedom It comes with it a squid spawn egg.
See, that was like my argument when I made Java versus Minecraft, you know, like the Giga Chad meme.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know, it's just a joke, but I was like, there's so much you can do with Java. Because it's so old at this point as well. I mean, that's probably a main reason why.
Yeah. The fact that it's like still has support in its age.
Yeah, I mean, it's what, 12 years old?
Yeah. And the big thing that it has going for it is that it's never retaliated against its community for the most part. I mean, with the exception of the most recent update, in which case, yeah, now it's kind of retaliating against its community, and no, I do not support that. But,
And I don't think that's really Mojang's decision as much as it's Microsoft's.
Yeah. Which, I never watched it, but James Plays made a episode on, well, not an episode, but a video on his channel about how Microsoft ruined Minecraft, which, to be fair, I think in most case scenarios, Microsoft didn't really hurt Minecraft a lot. In fact, I think Microsoft probably helped Minecraft in one way, in that it's being able to preserve it for as long as possible, because, you know, as much as we probably dread the day that it may happen, you know, Adobe Flash, we thought that that was going to be safe forever, and it disappeared. You know, one day Adobe was like, hey, we ain't doing that no more. And now it's gone.
I think the difference is Minecraft will be like Tetris. I think it's always going to be played.
Yeah,
I really do.
For me,
just because of the kind of game it's kind of like RuneScape.
I think what
people thought RuneScape would be dead by now.
What I think will happen, because like the problem is, it's not so much that like RuneScape is like doomed or anything like that, or Minecraft's doomed or anything like that. I think the issue is that Bedrock Edition at some point will be the only version. Because
okay, yeah, that I agree with.
Java, like as a operating system, or not an operating system, as a code base, will probably it's gonna die someday. It has to, because it's not advancing all that much. It's not super useful. JavaScript is more useful than Java at this point, and at some point they're just gonna be like, okay, nobody's using Java for anything anymore. The only companies that do use it is toaster companies, and even then, like, those toasters could clearly run C++ or C# or whatever, a better code base by default. So what's the point in, you know, supporting this anymore? It costs us more money to do that than if we just cut our losses.
I think what will probably happen, I'm not saying this will happen, but what could happen anyway, is I think Microsoft will just go and they will
pull the plug.
Purchase Java. If there's enough outcry, they'll have to.
Yeah.
You know, they'll have to just purchase Java as a base. I mean, it's not like Microsoft can't afford it, you know?
Yeah, one moment.
But it just depends on how much of bitching, you know, people do.
Alright, I'm back. What were you saying?
I said all just depends on how much complaining and bitching people do.
Yeah, my guess is that probably what will happen is that if Microsoft doesn't buy it, what there will probably be, you know how, like, even though Adobe Flash, which is what we're comparing this to, died, Newgrounds stepped up and made the Newgrounds player, which can play, it emulates Flash, and it does it better than Flash did for the most part, because it had, you can only use your friends' furnaces. Why does this guy have 37 furnaces? But, you can...
Yeah, that man took all the wood, too.
Yeah, that's an enchanted sword that he left on the ground. Smite 1. Cool. I'm gonna use your crafting table. But, trying to think. But, you know, Newgrounds, they made a Newgrounds player, which, you know, in theory, if that's possible, then it would be possible to emulate Java. And even then, if it's possible to emulate Java, you could possibly make it better. You know what I mean? Because
I think Java Edition will disappear, but I think it's going to be kind of like a RuneScape situation, because you have new school RuneScape and old school RuneScape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas as much as those guys wanted people to switch, people wanted to play the tile-based original clicker RuneScape. Yeah. Or as, you know, Caleb puts it, RuneScape is just cookie clicker with more visual aid.
Yeah. But, that's definitely probably going to end up being the case. But as much as it would be nice to where it's like Java Edition will last forever, nothing lasts forever. Windows 10 was supposed to be the last Windows, and it's not. You know?
remember when you told me that? I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. But
We're talking about Microsoft here.
yeah. So like Windows 10 was supposed to be the last one, and then they announced Windows 11, and Windows 11 it was now supposed to be the last one. But guess what? Microsoft now announced that they're probably going to introduce a 3-year plan where every 3 years they release a new operating system. Which, may I mention, holy
That sounds
shit,
terrible.
that's stupid.
No, because that's a lot of AI changes every 3 years.
Yeah, that's like that's like a huge like support issue, because like now you have like an issue where it's
You
like
have to have LTS versions too.
like, how are you going to make it to where you can, you know, just like how are you going to ensure backwards compatibility forever? I mean, because at that point it's like, if all of your operating systems that you are making every 3 years are similar, are pretty much the same, and can all run the same files, all do the same things, is there any point to you releasing it? Like, is there any point to those existing?
It's all going to be, and they have to have LTSs by law.
Bane of arthropods.
Which means 7 years of support.
Yeah, it's dumb. I don't know why they're doing it that way, but good on them, I guess.
Like, I mean, I'm still running Windows 10. You're still running Windows 10. I'm waiting on when they force me to update to Windows 11. You know that's what they're going to do. They're going to do the same thing they did to me during Windows 7.
The thing about Windows 11, like, I don't have any problem with it, right? Like, it is objectively better than Windows 10. It's just the problem is that there's
I'm happy you can fix the home button. That's all I care about.
I just couldn't be bothered to upgrade right now, because the upgrade process on like a PC is just not fun.
My hardware isn't. I don't think my hardware supported.
I know Windows 11 supports a lot more hardware than even Windows 10 did, in terms of like how light it is to run. The problem is that it wants you to have an SSD.
Well, I have an SSD, but I thought they had like a policy about like updates. Or am I just tripping?
Probably tripping.
Yeah, no, like where they had like a certain policy. So like even like first gen Ryzen stuff wasn't supported.
Oh no, what that was an issue. So basically Ryzen in general, AMD chips were having a problem where there was a big vulnerability that got sorted out. And eventually it got found out that actually just the x86 platform has a vulnerability.
Who's still using x86?
Fucking Intel and AMD, they're both using x86.
Intel and AMD are x64.
No, they're still using x86 on their chipsets.
This is running 64-bit right now. Oh,
Yeah.
Is it like Intel does, where Intel always boots their CPUs 4-bit, 16, 32, and then 64? Is that what's happening?
Pretty much.
They still do that in the BIOS? Okay. I get you now.
Yeah, so pretty much everything is still x86. So Ryzen 7... Okay, so basically here's how it's named. The Ryzen 7, pronounced Ryzen 7, is a family of high-performance 64-bit octa-core x86 microprocessors introduced by AMD in 2017 as a successor to the FX family. And now if I look at the Intel 12th Gen x86, Intel's 12th Gen Alder Lake chips usher in a new generation of x86 processors. So x86.
Yeah, so there's still 32-bit processors at heart then.
Yeah, but the thing that's
amazing.
It's a huge vulnerability, because right now with the creation of a bunch of different processors, right? Which you have to take into consideration, like the way that AMD x80, like not AMD, modern Intel processors are made, they're built more like ARM processors. You know, the big little premise. I don't know if you know what that means, but basically, some of the cores are big, some of the cores are little. That allows for better performance. It allows you to be able to separate them better. You can fit more cores in it because some of them don't get as hot, and their sole purpose is to run light applications. However, applications had to be built with that in mind, you know? So, that going. But, as a result of that, you tend to get,
diamonds. That was stupid to drop like that. I'm good. Never mind, I got a golden apple.
I got TNT.
Okay, the whole team is right here, so I'm gonna run this other way. Hey, Javin.
What's up?
No, like, yeah, x86 is. I remember when we had that argument, like, no, x86 is 64, but no, Gavin, x86 is 32-bit, which is just stupid naming. I don't know why it's x86 is a 32-bit process
instead of x32.
Yeah, it's just a fascinating philosophy.
Unless that, like, in the enterprise level shit, they've renamed it to where x86. There's like old gen x86 and new gen x86. I don't know. But like in the end, like x86 really needs to go. Like, but so that's something that probably needs to be looked into.
He TP'd. Come on.
Damn.
Man, where did he get ender pearls from?
Wait, Mans has ender pearls?
Man's got ender pearls. I would have killed him otherwise. I did kill him. No, I got an assist.
This man's trying to defend his e-girl.
Hey, you know what? I respect it. Respect the hustle, boy. Look at that green down below, Gavin. Are you gonna... You're gonna aim at me. What's up?
Nothing much. I got some TNT. In fact, I got 15 blocks of it.
I got 6. I can just drop it on people, can't I?
It does have to be ignited, but I have a torch.
Oh, okay, cool.
You wouldn't happen to have enough wood to be able to make a crafting table, would you?
Yeah, why? You want it?
I need a crafting table.
Watch that guy up there, Gavin. To the right of you, see? He's shooting an arrow. There's a crafting table. He hit me, of course. He goes after me because I'm in my inventory. I gave it to you already.
Cool.
Hey, look, we got 3 players right now.
I put it down and it disappeared.
No, it's in your hand again.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what happened to me with everything last game.
Alright, cool, I have a diamond sword.
Oh, okay. Well, what are we doing standing here then?
Wait, how did she survive?
Gavin, it's the only player left. We'll just go after him. It's 3v1. We won. GG's.
Mellow yellow.
Mellow yellow.
I wonder. So I'm gonna step away from the classic games, right? I'm curious about what other games there are. Cops and Crims.
Cops and Crips.
Cops and Crips. Oh no!
Gang violence.
Man, we're getting tracked down by the Bloods and the Crips right now as we speak.
I remember in high school. I remember there was like people that wanted to be gangster. They were like watching this guy like a Crip, motherfucker. Every word was motherfucker. And they're like, I was like, why are you playing this idiot on your, computer? And he's like, dude, that's a Crip. He'll kill you. I said, I'm not scared of him. He can't even speak fucking English.
It's like everybody.
Listen, I can shoot a gun too.
It's like everybody claims to be a Crip, and it's like, bruh, like, no, you're not.
Listen, if you can't complete a sentence, then I'm sorry, I'm not that scared, man.
Yeah, I have no reason to be afraid. Like,
oh man, this man can't put 7 syllables together.
It's crazy. It's crazy how that is, and and the thing that I always find funny about it.
Where are you at, Gavin?
Oh, I'm just running around.
Okay.
I don't know if we're on the same lobby.
Mega walls?
Mega walls?
Yeah. Has more people playing it.
Let's go into Mega Walls.
It's just bigger maps.
Yeah. Hence Mega.
Mega. Unlike like my penis.
Boom.
I haven't seen it past my stomach in years. It's too big.
I have a mystery box available or something, I guess.
I have so many like mystery boxes to open on the server. I'm gonna go get me something to drink. So if you want to join a Mega Walls game,
I am.
Actually, why am I not joined you? Am I not in your party anymore?
I got a common emote and 26 pet items.
Gavin, am I not in your party?
I don't know. Already in party. Yeah, you're still in the party. I just don't know what's going on.
Are you in a Mega Walls lobby?
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
Mega Walls. See what happens.
Mega Walls.
Are you in standard?
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, sorry. Gavin, it says I can't do it. So what lobby are you in? Go lobby selector. I'm in lobby 1.
Let me go to lobby 1. For whatever reason, like this game, it just doesn't tell you what lobby you're in. Yeah, I see you.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna go get something to drink really quick. Actually, now this will be my last game, then I'm gonna get off. Stop stream and go get something to eat, and then we can play some video games or record some stuff afterwards.
Standard.
Alright.
Alright. Because I need to, like, build up some footage for, up to next week. House skin selector.
I ain't gonna lie, I have nothing made for,
I don't know.
Out.
I don't know why we had to be cows.
You can change to a shark. I was a shark.
Looks like the only thing we can be is cow.
I'm a shark right now, though.
Are you?
Maybe I've unlocked it before.
Well, because we're on Team Cow. Unless you're on Team Shark.
Class selector, Gavin.
Class selector?
Yeah. So you have the sword. Yeah.
Shark. Yeah, it would be great if I could read these actual descriptions.
Yeah, Shark is the combat class.
Dealing damage from a distance and healing teammates. Okay. Alright, cool. I guess I'm dealing damage from a distance.
Boogie Sugar, born in 2002.
Oh, look at all these skins that I can't use because I have to pay $70 to be able to use them.
Is it MVP++?
No, it's just VIP, I think. Unless there is one that's MVP.
Okay.
Prestige 3, VIP, 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 VIP.
Okay, so it's only $12.
There's one that you have to be Prestige 3 for. There's one that you can unlock by playing the game. Everything else you have to pay. Which I will say, even though Hypixel kind of doesn't have my support for that sole reason alone, it's a lot better than other servers, especially on Bedrock Edition. I really hate how Bedrock.
You can have 100 people in this game.
Yeah.
Look at that, Gavin.
Yeah. A standard Minecraft server can handle 100 players.
No, I'm saying 100 people on a walls game.
Yeah, 25 per wall. Per place.
Hold on, we can go back and watch Black Adam in the theaters. Who would want to watch Black Adam? Come on, man.
Is Adam even black?
Yeah, he's The Rock.
Yeah, he's The Rock.
You know what The Rock is without the steroids?
The Pebble.
Yep.
Damn, that joke had so much buildup.
you know, Corey, he's like, no, I think The Rock's natural. If The Rock's natural, he's 50. 50-year-olds don't carry around 120 pounds of pure muscle mass.
I mean, that guy has an insane workout routine. I mean...
Yeah, but the thing is he was in worse shape when he was 25 than he is today.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say it's probably not impossible, especially with the kind of workout routine he has. He has a semi truck that follows him around with a mobile gym on it.
Yeah, Gavin, I understand that. But guess what? Your test levels drop like crazy after 40.
Yeah.
You're not putting on size in your 40s like he does. He's on TRT at least. He is taking tests to maintain levels of a 20-year-old. I mean, he just...
Which, I mean, I can't really get mad at that.
Hey, listen,
right?
I'm not discounting. It's a lot of hard work. I understand that, like, 100%.
I don't think
he
he's
works
using
his ass
any,
off.
I don't think he's using any like anabolic steroids. I think like taking.
He's using TRT.
Yeah, if he's using like
100%.
supplemental things, that's fine. You know, that's not.
I think he's using testosterone replacement therapy for sure. He's using TRT. Yeah. He's probably taking creatine because creatine's a perfectly natural supplement. He's, you know.
There's nothing wrong with like taking things that are natural that aren't going to really have any dramatic side effects that, you know, are able to help.
Like testosterone replacement therapy is perfectly fine, perfectly legal.
Yeah.
But I wish people would just be honest about it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just ate chicken, rice, and broccoli for 6 months, and now I look like a Greek god. You know what happens if you eat just chicken, rice, and broccoli?
Starve.
You're terribly nutrient... You know, you have no nutrients in the body.
It takes a
Your
while
hair falls out.
It takes a while for Mega Walls to start.
It's because every time we get up to 30 players, the people leave.
Yeah. We just have to wait for the timer to roll out.
No. See, you have to keep the 30 people in here.
But, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, taking supplements and stuff like that. I know some people are, like, wildly against supplements.
No, listen.
Which is, like...
I take my protein powder and my, you know... I don't take creatine because creatine is proven to cause hair loss, and I don't need that.
Did you know that 2 out of every 3 men suffer from some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 30?
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
That's
another thing. I don't like Matthew McConaughey because he's like, nah, man, I just took this natural pill and it brought my hair back. You got hair plugs. Just be honest. You can see the stitching on your head, man.
Yeah. But, it's definitely interesting. I don't have any, like, creatine is like, you know, whatever you want to do to be able to help improve your physique, you know, it's whatever. But just, like, be careful whenever it comes to that kind of stuff, because, like, it's been proven that, like, bodybuilders are some of the worst whenever it comes to, like, body dysmorphia.
No. Really? I was wondering why they were so fucking big. I thought they just liked not being able to get in chairs or cars and dying at 40.
Literally having their arms explode.
Have you ever heard of Rich Piana? The man had arms like a tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he died at the age of just you know, at the ripe old age of just 38. You know what happened to him, Gavin?
What happened to him?
His heart literally exploded.
Slick.
Not like, oh yeah, like no, it literally just disappeared.
Like whenever you watch like the Team Fortress 2 Meet the Medic thing, when Heavy's heart explodes whenever it gets charged by the Uber A.
Yeah, that's what happened to this man's heart. I mean, it's
crazy.
Like, it's sad because he was young, but like, he seemed like an upstanding dude. And then there's like people like Mike O'Hara and that sort of stuff that's like, oh, listen, boys, just take SARMs. It's like steroids, but better. And it won't fuck you up. You know what SARMs are, Gavin? You heard of SARMs?
No, I've heard of like SARS and STARS, like medicine and...
Okay, so SARMs are an inhalable steroid, I guess you could call it, that has only been tested on rats. And human beings are like, but it will make me big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they haven't done human trials. All right, I don't care.
Human horse tranquilizers. Let's go, gamers.
Yeah, so like people are just taking SARMs with no idea what it's doing to them. Teenagers. And you know what happens is your test levels and your endocrine systems and what bounds, proteins and that sort of stuff in the body just disintegrates.
Super bad idea.
But it makes you big for a while. So, I mean, listen, I'm not a big man. I only weigh 160 pounds, and I'm 5'9". I'm a little boy.
I am a pretty big man.
I'm a skinny. I'm not even skinny though. I need to go. I've been going to the gym every day. Ever since I came back. Then today I'm like, you know what? I'm having a cheat meal. I'm having a pizza. Then they brought me was a thick crust pizza, and I wanted thin crust. I ate 2 slices, and I was so disappointed. Spent like $20 on a pizza, didn't get the right one. I was so mad.
Yeah, that's always like one of those things where it's kind of like it's like backhanded, right? Because like you can't like stop the guy, right? Like whenever he like drives all the way to your house and he delivers the pizza, it's like he's gone before you can make any complaints.
Like I didn't know that it was the wrong pizza. Nobody ever knows.
Yeah. It's like, dang, what am I supposed to do about this? I have like a stack of iron.
I do too. I'm like, I'm gonna just make some armor right now.
Steak and chicken, got some iron ingots. That'd be super cool. Oh, I can use this guy's crafting table. Wait, I don't have any. Oh wait, I don't need it. I'm trying to make a furnace. I'm over here like, wait, I can't make a crafting table in the crafting table. My small brain sometimes, man. Let me tell you.
Listen, don't worry. I've had a small brain for years. Where's the enchantment table? I don't have. Never mind. I don't have levels. That must be the trade-off for this game.
Just, I think what it is you can respawn, so it's not permanent death. The goal is to kill the enemy team's wither.
Ah, haven't played this game mode.
Yeah, I think I played this game mode like forever ago, and I was like super lost because I'm like, wait, you don't just die?
What is this crap? How'd you get an enchanted helmet?
Just be a bowman. Forehead. I accidentally made 2 pairs of leggings.
I got 60 arrows.
Oh wait, I don't even need to make those things. What? Okay, cool. I just wasted a bunch of resources. Cool. That's great.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a
God damn it.
I said steroid use in like TikTok communities. Like the amount of people that are on like even testosterone, which is not, we don't even know what it does, but people are taking it to get big. You know what the #1 killer in America is, Gavin, drug wise?
Lordex.
No, anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because you're like back in the day, what was the #1 killer? Cocaine. Like that's a respectable way, like. What'd you do? I did a lot of coke. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, probably at that time people were looking at cocaine the same way that people were looking at steroids in terms of like the more silent community, because the thing that humans are always attracted to is whatever is the loudest and whatever is the most hostile, right? So like right now, to specific groups, I mean, it's a little harder to be able to like specify specific things of like a generation now because everyone is connected to the internet and so many different cultural things are happening all at once. But like let's bog it down right now, right? Let's assume everyone is paying attention to steroids. Steroids are the thing that are bad, and everybody's looking at it, right? And everybody's like, "Oh, steroid bad." I don't. Why touch steroid when you could just don't? Do I have infinite arrows? Okay, I do. Cool. So probably what it is like at that time, there was like the big loud community, and that was the people that are like, yeah, cocaine's cool, and everybody heard about that. And then there's the quiet community, where it's like, oh, cocaine's like really bad and it's killing a lot of people and we don't really know what it does, right? And that's pretty much us right now, right? So, and it's always going to be a different thing, right? So like here in a few years, well, maybe longer than a few years, because cultural things tend to last a little bit longer with the internet constantly having people, you know, join communities, and it perpetuates things a little bit longer. What will probably happen is after a while,
why can't I hit you?
After a while,
Sorry.
there will probably be something new that's not, you know, anabolic steroids or cocaine that will make it to where it is harder. Well, not harder. It'll basically be the next thing, right?
Yeah, I think also it's just like because of superhero films and modern Hollywood. Because you look at old Hollywood, none of those guys were big. They were just lean, kind of like I am, right?
Yeah.
Where you have a visible six pack, but you're not big. Like I don't have big muscles or anything. I'm just kind of skinny.
There's definitely a lot of things in society now that definitely like promote the idea of like the bigger you are, the more powerful you are as a person, which is like, yeah, that holds some merit, but like still, there's a value in being like a smaller person, you know?
Yeah, like you said, well, like
different body types have different skill sets, right? Like I'm not like the strongest person ever, but I'm hard to move. So like, let's say if I were to be placed
you're
in
pretty
like
strong too, Gavin.
Yeah,
to be fair.
yeah, but like if I were to be put in like a wrestling case scenario, it would just be hard to overtake me, and I would have gradual power to be able to take someone over, right? That would basically be my
body
advantage.
you though.
Yeah, that would be my advantage. But basically, in terms of like a smaller person, you know, smaller, leaner people are better at running, generally speaking.
Yeah, listen, if it's a foot race, I got you.
Yeah. But like different body types have different skill sets that are necessary for different things. Like if you have a dad bod, play handball.
Or bowl.
Or bowl. Like there's a lot of different things that different body types are good at, right? It's not necessarily that one body type is the end all be all. Like I would never expect Dwayne Johnson to be of the correct body type to be able to be a Formula 1 racer. That guy would kill himself in that.
I don't expect Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to be running a sub 6 minute mile.
Yeah, like there's a lot of things that Dwayne Johnson can do with this type of body type. Yes, but there's a lot of things that he probably can't do. Like
I can barely lift 150 pounds.
Like, to be fair, like let's put Dwayne Johnson in like a working class scenario, right? Like let's say he were to work at FedEx. Could he lift all the packages? Yes.
Yes.
Could he make it through a whole workday with like good cardiovascular systems? And probably, but probably not. It'd probably be a bit of a stretch because, you know, the bigger your muscles are, the harder your cardiovascular system has to work for simple tasks.
Yeah. So, 100%.
So he'd probably be able to do it, but he'd probably need like he'd be really stressed out by the end of it, because that, like, on average, we work like 6 or 7 hours a day of continuous like lifting anywhere from between like, you know, 5 pounds on the light end all the way up to 150 pounds, sometimes more, depending on what kind of contract your end of the building is at.
Yeah, if you're like me, like we had Lee, which I'm gonna name drop. No one's gonna know who that is. You know, Boss Man.
Yeah.
And he was downloading one of the trucks today. It killed him. And I had the other 3. I'm like, don't worry, man. I got these 3. You sure? Yeah. Because when you do it, I'm not gonna brag, but I think I have a pretty good cardiovascular system.
I'm not gonna say that my cardiovascular system is the best, but I am definitely good at burst movement, which is kind of which is
hilarious because that's normally more a trait of smaller people. Well, actually, I mean shorter people. That's why you see most running backs in the NFL all have are normally about 5'9", my height.
And I'm 6'1". I might be 6'2" now because I'm not done.
I think you're 6'2" because you're taller than Corey was, and you're taller than me because I'm 5'9". I'm almost 5'10". I'm 5'9" 3/4 of an inch. So with shoes on, I'm 5'10" flat. So, like, when you look at it from that perspective, I would say you're every bit of 4 inches taller than I am.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Probably. There's a good chance of it.
I mean, just by looking at it, you look to be 4 inches taller than I am.
Yeah. But
I'd be 5'10", 4 inches is 6'2", so.
Yeah. So, but like, hi. I'm back. But, kill them, Tyler, kill them.
I'm trying. My lag is atrocious.
But yeah, what was I trying to say? So like, I'm better at like
Talking
burst
about
movement.
height.
I'm better at like burst movement, right? Which is not.
Got one.
It's not a super common trait.
How
but
did I not get lag? Oh, I got one. Okay, I'm happy. Yeah, burst movement is an important trait actually because
yeah, it's not very common. Very important though, because a lot of tasks require like let's be real. There's not a lot of tasks that require consistent, throughput, right? There's a lot of games that require consistent throughput, but like aside from like, like
marathon running.
Marathon running, like games and like pushing a car out of a ditch, I can't really think of a reason that somebody would have to, limit the amount of power that they had to throughput to be able to, achieve a goal. As opposed to like burst energy, where it's like your body has the capability of withstanding huge amounts of impacts in short bursts, as well as exert as much force as it possibly can in short bursts and not get tired doing so.
Yeah, it's just a different system. Like every body type has every body type has a purpose. Even someone that's morbidly obese, right, which is just injuring your heart.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose of it is literally being sedentary, I guess. I don't know.
There's
the only one where
I
don't know if there's many benefits.
There's not a lot of benefits, but there's definitely probably a benefit somewhere that I'm not thinking of, right? Because
there's got to be something.
There has to be a reason why the body can allow that to happen, right?
I like FPS Russia. He had a funny bit the other day. He's like, listen, it's funny that we as human beings, like what we find attractive now, is like the opposite of what men, like our body wants to do. Like, okay, you don't want a bunch of hair, but your body's like, the winter is coming. You need chest hair,
Yeah.
And then it's like abs, visible six pack is attractive, and then your body's like, no, the winter is coming. You need food. Like, hard times will come. I'm like, no hard times not coming.
I think a lot of it has to do with just human nature trying to rebel against nature. For whatever reason, even though like humans are derived from nature, we are very, driven to go against it. So, like, there's no longer what? All right, whatever it is. But
Enraged.
Probably. But whatever it is, basically, it kind of just seems like regardless of whatever may happen, humans are directly driven to go against nature. Like humans have an innate hatred towards a lot of things, right? Like we do not like we don't like disease, which makes sense. We don't like,
change.
We don't like change. The only kind of change that we like is change that benefits us, right? And
even if it's uncomfortable, we don't like it.
Yeah,
sometimes good change is uncomfortable.
Yeah, we don't like the way that we appear. Oftentimes, like we manipulate the way our bodies are supposed to look. We cover the way that we look so that way we appear different from one another. We cut our hair. We put unnatural chemicals on our body to be able to make ourselves appear different. Women, usually, sometimes men. Put makeup on themselves to be able to change the way that their skin appears, so that way it'll be more colorful, it'll be more vibrant. We're more bird-like.
You know why why blush is used? Because redness of the cheeks is, normally a key sign of sexual arousal, and there's that's where it comes from. I wonder if that's just a natural response without people realizing it. It's got to be.
Yeah, or like heels, right? Heels are a bit of a weird one, right? Because like there's a lot of like biological like response to like how heels work and stuff like that. Our wither is getting obliterated. Oh wait, no. Our wither is healthy. Green's wither is getting obliterated. Your
Where
wither
is our
is under
wither?
attack. Oh, our wither is now getting attacked. But what I was going to say, right?
Gavin, yes. What were you going to say?
Tripping. So, like, the thing that I find interesting about heels, right? So, like, heels aren't really looked in this fashion, but I think there's something to be said about, like, heels give the appearance of legs being in retrograde. I don't know if you know what retrograde legs are.
Nope.
But retrograde legs are the legs that, like, goats have, right? Where, like if you stand on your tippy toes, your legs appear in retrograde.
Okay.
So, A completely different style of leg, and when you're wearing heels, you're basically always walking like that.
I think the more simple reason is because it makes the ass look better.
Yeah.
I think that is kind of where it comes from. You know what's kind of screwed up is like on
I did all that damage to the blue wither, by the way.
Look at the green one instead.
Yeah.
Pretty much. On airline flights, you know, flight attendants are required to wear heels on the flight.
Why is that?
Just because the airlines want them to. Because when they come around and say, "Hey, would you like to pay $5 for a can of Coke?" You look down, you're like, "Yeah, I'll buy whatever you're selling." Like, I think that's the reason. Like,
sex sells.
it's ass Playboy.
Yeah. The guy had one set of nudes from Marilyn Monroe and suddenly started a business.
I liked what Marilyn Monroe famously said about those nudes.
What'd you say?
Because, you know, like back then, they covered, right, the boobs and that sort of stuff. It was never full frontal like that version of nudes. It just, they didn't do it back then. And they said, "Were you really nude?" And she says, "There was nothing on but the radio."
Nothing on but the radio. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was an interesting character, an interesting product at the time, because, you know, who would have thought that, you know, that would kind of be like the start of what would be like a modern porn industry, you know?
And even if so, she was an actress. You know, that was what made her.
Yeah, it's crazy what happened.
I mean, what's really, I think, the crazy part is that she died so young, and she still has one of the most visited graves in the world.
My favorite thing is her impersonators. That her impersonator that
don't
looks
look anything like her.
Like, there is some similarity, but like they also live in her house, which is bizarre.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
I'm taking out your wither, whether you like it or not. Your wither's done.
I haven't seen the wither once.
Yeah, our wither is in, like, whenever you spawn in, you turn right. It's in that big tower.
Ah, I see. I don't know where the wither is. Green's been eliminated.
Yep, blue team's almost eliminated. I've single-handedly nearly taken them out by just sneaking into their base. Yellow team's not doing too good.
Yeah, I don't even know where the withers are. I haven't been looking. I've just been getting, like, a lot of assists.
The blue team can no longer respawn. So now we just need to kill blue team and then we win.
Or yellow.
Yeah, well, blue team, yellow is pretty much doomed anyway, as long as we just don't lose whatever we have in terms of foothold.
Hey, Gavin.
Hello? Wait.
My arrows are going through him. That's wonderful. Yeah, like I said, Marilyn Monroe, have you seen the new movie they're making about it? There's a lot of biopics coming out right now.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Like Oppenheimer has one about him coming out. Marilyn Monroe, Fred Astaire. It's like all these old Hollywood actors and actresses.
Yeah, it's definitely strange.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
where is our wither?
There's only 7 yellow players left. Their wither's done.
Yeah, but where's our wither, Gavin?
If you go back to our spawn, it's in the giant tower.
Where? Everything looks the same.
You have to go to the wall that's red, and then it's in the tower.
Kill me. I don't know where it is. Well, we're fucked, because I'm dead.
We're still at an advantage. We still have more people.
I mean, we probably should have protected our wither.
Yeah, I mean, I was heading back to try to protect our wither. There's 30 guys
I don't even know where the
spawn,
fuck it is.
One of them. It's literally the giant tower. I don't think I could help you any more than that. I'm literally.
Is it the one in the middle?
No, the one at our spawn.
I don't know where we spawned.
The red wall. I don't know how much more I'm literally giving you the quiz. I'm giving you the answer sheet to the quiz, and you're not figuring it out. You're still failing.
I just kept looking around. I've looked for the wither for everybody else's. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck this thing is. All of the towers look the same to me.
It's saying get to something to stop hunger, and it's like, get to the middle to stop the hunger. Oh. Why? It's such a weird way to force gameplay.
Well, that's why you have food. How is that, there you go. Like, how is that guy still alive?
Alright, so we have 3 on top of yellow, and we have a borderline stupid amount on top of them. As long as, like, red just kind of sticks together in big groups, we should be fine.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. He is AFK, you know.
Knock that guy off of his tower. Alright, we're double yellow. Huh?
Got him.
You know, that slight chance of red always winning is really showing its teeth. Especially in this stream. The last time we won, we were in a red team as well.
Yeah. For paintball, too.
Yeah. Paintball.
Where's the last yellow player is?
Get to the middle to stop the hunger.
I wish I knew where that was.
The giant tower in the middle.
Oh, okay. The middle of our spawn?
No,
I'm just following you.
Oh my God, this is the middle.
See, the thing is like, I kept looking in this tower for the wither. Like, this is the giant tower.
Okay, so you see that giant red wall, the wall that we came from when we spawned?
Yeah.
You see that tower that's at our spawn?
That's where it was?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, that's behind our spawn. So I was running this way. I'm like, this is not in this tower.
There's a blue.
I was running to the middle. I'm like, Gavin, why are you always lying?
One of our guys is going after a blue guy in our spawn. Man, this guy is out for blood. I've never seen this kind of hatred in a Minecraft battle. This man really thinks he can hide in a wall.
Wow. I saw him just like teleport back. That's the last blue guy too. How many kills do you have, Gavin?
I have 0 kills but 5 assists somehow.
I have 1 kill and 13 assists.
We've lost a red. It is a sad day.
Might have died of hunger.
I don't think you can't die of hunger. You can get pretty low. Yeah, there's 2 yellow guys in the middle going after 1 guy. But the cavalry's here and they are angry. I think that's another contributor to why red tends to win so much. It's because when you see red that much and you can't avoid it, it derives anger.
I don't know, I like red. It's kind of a calm color for me.
I think you're biologically flawed.
You're just now figuring this out?
No, I figured this out.
But Gavin, you know you and I are the only ones that ran over the wall towards this guy. He has a diamond sword. This is a bad idea.
Don't. Turn around and fight him.
We're the only ones. Where's the rest of our team?
Fight him. Doesn't matter if I die as long as he gets killed.
Got him.
Yeah. Cow OP.
Look, Tony Orange, thanks for cheating.
Tony Orange, thanks. Imagine losing. That was well played. Well played.
Played.
To be honest, I don't know why well has 2 L's in it, but good for it.
Good for it. That was an interesting game mode. I mean, it's fun, but it's just different.
It definitely feels like a big time investment, and it was definitely lacking just because of the just because it doesn't have all of the it didn't have all the players that it can have max.
Imagine 100 players in that.
It would definitely be kind of nuts. I found the parkour challenge for this game mode.
Nice.
I've always found the parkour challenge failed. You teleported. What do you mean? Parkour challenge failed.
You're moving too fast.
Didn't seem like I was moving too fast. Didn't seem like I was moving too fast. It just like at one point just said you failed. Which I've never seen that in like a Hypixel parkour thing.
I think Hypixel's like there's some like weird lag going on.
I'm so confused. Yeah, I feel like wait, hold on. You go up here, and then you turn around. That's freaking weird. Why would you? No.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I don't know if you are, but I'm gonna end the stream.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream as well.
2 hours is good enough.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. If you guys want to be able to see some more content that we have made, be sure to subscribe, and then you'll get notified whenever we make content. If you click the notification bell, be sure to like the video if you like the stream. Leave a comment if you want to tell us something to do. Goodbye.